Mm. What's up? Shout out to Gauchman Low. Uh, uh. You said Corey Zukatis. Salute to everybody out there, man. Great show today, man. I had to get hydrated, man. Had to get hydrated, man. Salute, man. Oh my God, man. These liberals are nuts, man. Liberals are absolutely nuts, man. That's why I'm so hard on conservatives, man. You got to take these liberals seriously, man. You got to take these liberals seriously. These liberals are nuts, okay? They're absolutely crazy. They're like women. They cannot take accountability. We're dealing with a literal party full of women. We're dealing with a literal party full of women that will do anything to not have to take accountability. Now all of a sudden all these black dudes is getting lynched in these public places and with zero evidence. They need all this evidence to prove that Charlie Kirk's killer was a liberal, but they don't need one shred of evidence to find out to prove that these black men that are found hanging were lynched by conservatives. They need a mountain of evidence to prove that Charlie Kirk's killer. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. Black Columbo's on the scene, man. Have no fear, man. These people are nuts. I'm going to drop the link early tonight, man. These people are nuts, man. Excuse me, man. Excuse me, man. These people are nuts, okay? And you got to treat, and you can't sleep on crazy people the way conservatives want to sleep on crazy people. They want to, act like crazy people are just like everybody else. They're not. Crazy people will kill you. Okay? These crazy ass liberals will kill you. All right? Now all of a sudden, every black people is being lynched everywhere. We about to have fun tonight, man. It's gonna be fun tonight, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. Smash that like button, man. Share the video, man, early, man. Share the video early, man. Share the video early. Get it out to the masses, man. You heard me? You know what I mean? Share the video early. Support the channel, man. You know what? I don't do quotas. I see a lot of other channels do quotas. They won't start nothing till they reach quotas at certain benchmarks with shit. They won't even start the fucking show. I need 10 of this and 15 of that and 30 of this and 5 of that. I gotta start doing that shit. I just breeze with it, man. Hit the like button, man. Share the video. Mm. Mm. We are here, man. Listen, this thing is getting ugly. This shit is getting ugly, man. It's getting ugly out here, man. I'm telling you, man, it's getting ugly out here, man. It is getting ugly. It's getting ugly out here, man. Jacob Mullins in the building. Everybody hit that like button, man. Kale in the building. It's getting ugly, man. It's getting ugly. Just to not have to say that they were wrong. They'll do anything to not have to say that they were wrong. They'll do anything to not have to say that they were wrong about not even wrong. Let me take that. That's the wrong word. I'm acting like one of these conservative jackasses. They'll do anything not to continue to tell their lie. They'll do anything to not have to tell the truth. They'll do anything to not have to tell the truth. This shit is sad, man. This shit is sad. Yeah, they're soulless, man. The fucking animals, man. Now that's another one. Another one that's said breaking. The black community is so upset about the sport Charlie Kirk is getting that they decided to make up not one but two fake hate crimes. They are sharing a photo of a young man claiming he is Corey Zucaitis and that he was hung by white people in Mississippi. The reality is Corey Zucaitis is actually a 36-year-old white man that most likely hung himself. But here's the real kicker. The kid in the photo they are spreading around is actually named Gavin Fortenberry. Gavin Fortenberry was brutally murdered by a gang of black thugs in August. The irony. Gavin Fortenberry. So they saying this kid right here is Gavin Fortenberry. And he was killed by a gang of black thugs in August. Black people, god damn it, man. Y'all are wicked. Y'all are some devils, man. Black people are devils. I can see why some religions the devil is actually a black person. Well, India isn't that India the Mahatma Ra? What is that Hindu religion where the devil's a black dude? So this is Gavin Fortenberry, not Corey Zucaitis. Gavin Fortenberry, DeKalb County. He was killed. Let's go to the gun memorial and see if he's on the gun memorial. Oh man. Okay, so this is the kid. This is the kid that they're saying was hung yesterday by some white people. This is the kid they're saying was hung yesterday by some white people. Gavin Fortenberry. These liberals are evil, man. When I say evil, man, this shit is crazy, man. So they're sharing this kid's image. He was killed August 17th. Black people are sharing this kid's image saying he was lynched yesterday. That's how much they have to be the center of everything. That's how much Negroes have to be the center of everything. We have to be the center of everything. If everything ain't about us, We don't know how to deal with it. We are narcissistic psychopaths, man, as a collective. When we move as a collective, we're narcissistic psychopaths, man. Yeah, if Barack Obama had a son, he would look like him. If I had a son, he'd look like Corey Fortenberry. He looked like Gavin Fortenberry. If I had a son, if I had a son, no, if I had a son. The Barack always pauses. I listened to his podcast. I was in the car with my wife. God, I was listening to his wife's podcast and shit. And Barack was on that joint. And I was listening to it. And I mean, they regular people and whatnot, whatever. I'm not gonna sit and act like they on there devising the end of the world or anything like that. But they he just if Gavin Fortenberry uh, say he passed or objectively left the earth in some form or fashion, uh, I had a son or some offspring or maybe progeny of some form, they'd resemble, look like, uh, be some kind of doppelganger for Gavin Fortenberry. It's like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Spit it out, my nigga. Everybody hit that like button, man. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button, man. Mm. We did a show this morning, man. That seemed like so long ago. Dang, I can't believe that was 12 hours ago. That's crazy. 12 hours ago. $55 likes. Oh God. Yikes. Uh salute. Thank you, man. Jesus Christ, these black folks. Everyone hit the like button. Smash the like button. Share the video. We're looking for 10 people to share this video on social media. We got to keep the momentum up, man. We got to keep the momentum up. It's trending in the right direction. The channel, we're getting more viewers when we go at night. We had 270 the other night. We had 270 the other night. 270. That's, I mean, those of you who've been here for a long time know that that's, you know, but those of you who've been here for a short time know that probably think that that's really good. And that's what I'm saying. So, like, keep it up, man. 270, man. Last night. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Keep sharing the video, man. Keep sharing the videos. Keep sharing them. Yeah, man. Salute to Gaucham Merlot, man. Gaucham Merlot always getting the ball rolling. Gaucham Merlot always getting the ball rolling. Gaucham Merlot says, salute to a terrific impersonation. Black Columbo is telling, not just a pretty face. You know what, man? I had listened to that Barack Obama podcast, not Michelle Obama. I listened to it, man. I was stuck in the car with my wife, man. She was listening to that shit. I was like, oh God. Had to make the best of it, man. Had to make the best of it. Couldn't fall asleep either. Wanted to fall asleep so bad. Salute to Gouge Malone, man. Gouge Malone. God, these Negroes, man. You said over under 90 minutes before I fall asleep? How about this, man? How about this, man? How about you hit the PayPal or the Cash App or the Super Chat? How about you sponsor the show? Is it gonna be 90 minutes before you sponsor the show? Who got how what do y'all got? How long y'all think before before Tweak Too Slow sponsors the show? What's the over under on the for how long it take Tweak Too Slow to help sponsor the show? Huh? Huh? He said slim to none. They ain't even giving an over under. They like shit. Huh? What's the over under? Huh? Yeah. Thought that'd shut you up. Let's go. Look how big this hoax is going. Look at how little it takes niggas to get what they want. We gotta stop giving niggas what they want so easily, man. These niggas just put out this dumbass story and everybody picked it up like it was the truth.
And tonight, there are unanswered questions in the hanging of a Delta State University student.
That's not true. That's not true. The school said, the coroner, the police department said there's no evidence of foul play. There are no unanswered questions. There are literally no unanswered questions. They was found hanging in the fucking school. There's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. There's literally cameras every fucking where at the school. Shout out to 45 Revolver in the building. There's literally cameras everywhere.
Good evening. I'm Megan West.
And I'm Troy Johnson. A 21-year-old found hung in a tree on campus early this morning. That body found around 7 o'clock by a faculty member. The discovery led to all classes being canceled. The family of the victim, Trey Reed, described him as a quiet, light, sweet, and well-mannered person. They are asking for prayers tonight as Delta State students react to the unsettling news of his death. Authorities say the body of 21-year-old DeMartavian Trey Reed was found hanged from a tree by a faculty member near the pickleball courts. Word spread quickly.
So, this the pickleball courts. So the Klan went up on the HBCU. And let me tell you something about HBCUs. Let me tell you something about college. Fuck a HBCU. It's still summer to these college kids. Press 1. It's still fucking summer. Literally, everyone just got there. Everyone's hot in the fucking pants. Everyone's hormones is jumping. The girls is wearing nothing. The coochie is just hanging out everywhere. And this is the South. It's still hot. Ain't no way the Klan could sneak on the campus and hang nobody near the pickleball courts before 7 a.m. and get out of there. And I'm not even talking about the camera. Forget the cameras. Forget the cameras everywhere. Forget that every single person has a camera on them. Forget all of that. It's party time. People are out and about. People are hanging. It's the last little bit of good weather. Oh, the killers did blackface. Yeah, man, they did blackface, man. You right, man. Let me move this over, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. Smash that PayPal, smash that Cash App. Sponsor the show. We are in the building. Second time today. Had a great show earlier on this, amongst other things. Tonight, I want to focus a little bit on this, though, more. So, because then, listen, they're telling you up front, if this was a black person who killed them, they wouldn't care. The whole tone of the story is, well, if this is a black guy that did it, we wouldn't give two fucking shits. Press 1. Because this is an HBCU. This is a very public, well-traveled, foot traffic part of the fucking campus. And they're alluding that it had something to do with the tensions in the country after Charlie Kirk was killed. Black students get killed on HBCUs all the fucking time. And no one gives a shit. No one gives a flying fuck. Okay? Black kids get shot at HBCUs all of the fucking time.
Throughout the Cleveland campus, leaving students and others concerned and worried.
Well, because I am a black student, hearing that happened to another black student.
What the fuck? They never say that when a nigga gets shot. Well, because I am a black student and I heard that happened to another black student. You know goddamn well ain't nobody coming on that campus fucking with you niggas, but some other niggas. Okay? You know goddamn well, woman, ain't no fucking white people coming on that campus fucking with you niggas. That'll be the worst day of their fucking life they do that shit. That'll be the worst day of their fucking life if some white boys came on that campus and fucked with these niggas. Press 1. But I tell you what a black student can do on a white school. Want me to show you what a black student could do at a white school? Let me show you what a black student could do at a white school and not get lynched.
He's not real. He's not real. He's not real. Oh my God.
You notice how niggas always do too much? This would have been too much. That would have been too much. Look how niggas always do way too much. I'm talking about niggas do way too much all the fucking time.
He's not real. He's not real. He's not real. Oh my God.
Everybody has
Oh, buddy. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, guys, he didn't get lynched. He didn't get lynched. He didn't get lynched. Think about that. Not only did he not get lynched, but no one laid a finger on him. And Texas State is 9.2% black. Texas State is 9.2% black population. No one looked at him hard. No one even gave him a dirty look. That was a vigil for Charlie Kirk. No one gave that kid a dirty look. But we supposed to believe he could do that on a campus where blacks are the minority. But at HBCUs, they're lynching blacks and setting off bombs. Shout out to Dab Shank the First. says that boy is sweeter than Nana's iced tea. I think she's talking about she talking about DeMar Travion, man. I mean, you can see a little twinkle in his eye. He got a little twinkle in his eye. I'll give you that. DeMar Travion do got a little twinkle in his eye. But you know, R.I.P. to him, man. But stop it, sister.
By a faculty member near the pickleball courts. Word spread quickly throughout the Cleveland campus, leaving students and others concerned and worried.
Well, because I am a Black student, hearing that happened to another Black student, it really made me feel, it's make me feel unsafe.
I do have to walk to class, and I like to go walk on the track, and it would be happy to know like what happened.
Delta State University Police Chief Michael Peeler says investigators found no evidence of foul play.
But pending an investigation, further investigation, and also from the medical examiner's office, we won't have more information until that part has been done.
And members of Reed's family are insisting on a thorough investigation.
Please, 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 please do your research on this.
You might be right, Dab. Shake the first. You might be right, Dab. Shake the first, man. You might be right. Hit the like button, hit the PayPal, the Cash App, sponsor the show, man. We talking about it, man. We talk about it, man. Sponsor the show. I can't believe y'all won't sponsor this show. Sponsor the show, man. Let's get some people on the board, man. This is and get some people to share it on Twitter, man, on Facebook. I don't know if he's sweeter than Nana's iced tea.
That part has been done.
And members of Reed's family are insisting on a thorough investigation.
Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug.
What else have they swept under the rug? What are black people? What shit? Yo, listen. Why black people saying shit done to them is being swept under the rug? The media literally goes out every day and searches for black people that have been offended in any way, i.e. this story. There's no way this story should be local news or national news. This kid fucking hung himself. Unless you're talking about like there's an epidemic of suicide, or we need to make awareness about that, about, you know, people offing themselves. Unless we're doing that, this story should not be national news.
Enough is enough.
DSU police requested assistance from the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Bolivar County Sheriff's Office, and Cleveland Police Department. Meantime, students hope they can get answers about Monday's shocking and unsettling discovery.
I'm a nursing student. I have to walk early mornings or wherever the case may be. So it's just about just knowing what happened and knowing how to move it.
Now, here's the thing. I won't even knock these girls, because these girls are hearing that, yo, some black dude got lynched. Now, these girls are not, no matter how bright these girls are, they're women and they're concerned about their safety. Women are have to be hyper aware of themselves in public. So I'm not gonna necessarily beat these girls up too bad, because they're young ladies and they're being fed this shit. These girls are like 18, 19 years old. These girls don't know their ass from their forehead. When you're 19, you don't know your ass from your forehead. These girls are literally functionally retarded. They're 19-year-old and they're on a fucking liberal, super liberal campus. They're functionally retarded. And they're being fed that, oh, these white boogeymen are coming around lynching black people and shit. So I can't really knock these young ladies. If they were dudes, I would have to, you know what I'm saying, go off on them. But I give these chicks a break.
Continue try to be out and be seen and be noticed, or if it's probably safer to stay in your room, and like, we just need to know how to move. Or do we need?
Salute to Douglas Chunks, man. Douglas Chunks gifting 20 Ock Nation memberships, man. If you get a membership, if you got a membership, man, support the channel. If you got a free membership from Douglas Chunks, support the channel. Support the channel. Give back. Give back. Salute to Douglas Chunks. The one and only. Dark Kent says he did that to himself because his boyfriend left him. He picked the location because pickles and balls was on his mind. Hammer the bullshit. God damn it. God damn it. Y'all on fire, man. Jesus Christ, man. Whew, shit. Hammer the bullshit, man. Continue to share the show on social media. If you ain't shared it, share it. If you got some followers, share it. We going in, man. We fucking that narrative up. Why should the other shows over there throwing candlelight vigils for this nigga like they wouldn't even give a fuck about him if he got shot? Why should they be the only shows that get seen tonight? Why should the only show, because a lot of people are going live on this, why should the only shows that get seen tonight, listen, literally, I saw at least 10 people talking about this before I got on, right? How many of them 10 people you think are talking about this in a based, conservative way? How many of those 10 channels you think are talking about this in a based, conservative way? Just throw a number out there. Why should they be the only ones that get the, you know what I'm saying? That because even the conservatives are gonna be like, well, we don't know. Press one. Press one. Even the conservatives gonna be like, hey, we don't know what's going on yet. And share what happened to them. And I hope they really fine. And you got to and we all need to slow down and do an investigation. Make sure that the Ku Klux Klan didn't sneak onto a black campus in the middle of the night and hang a black dude and then sneak off and not get caught on any cameras. The conservative one's going to take that tone. So it don't even matter. It could be 10 conservatives going live on it tonight. You're not going to get what you get here. Salute to my man, Eric S. He says, off subject a little bit, but have you heard about the official Tommy Norman of North Little Rock? He has been big on social media. Officer Tommy Norman. No, I haven't heard of him. Sorry, man. I'm going to have to send me something on him. I have to look him up later, man. Definitely send me something on him. I haven't heard anything about him.
New tonight at 6, U.S. Representative Benny Thompson is calling on the U.S. Department of Justice and the FBI to launch an investigation into the death of a Delta State University student whose body was found hanging from a tree. Meanwhile, the family of the victim is demanding answers about the 21-year-old's death. 12 News' Jalen Thornton joins us now with more on why they're asking for transparency. Jalen?
The Vanessa J. Jones law firm announced it will conduct an independent investigation, including an autopsy citing conflicting accounts surrounding Reed's death. Delta State officials say there is no evidence suggesting any foul play in Reed's death and no threat to the campus. The family of DeMartavion Trey Reed, alongside their legal team, were in Grenada today at the Living Faith Miracle Temple Church, where loved ones grieved. Reed was found hanging from a tree early Monday morning, and while authorities say no foul play is suspected, the family isn't convinced.
So let me get this straight. Black people not safe on HBCUs. Okay? Because white people is sneak, because you got to sneak on and sneak off. There's cameras everywhere. No one was caught. They didn't see anything. Listen, we know they reviewed the cameras. We know the first thing they did was review the cameras. There's no footage of anybody doing anything. However, so black people not safe on HBCU. However, at Texas Tech, a 90% white school, black people can do this shit and no one lays a finger on them.
Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. He got shot in the head. Fuck your.
And again, niggas do way too much. I'm talking about all the time. Way too much. It's just way too much. You don't have to do all of this to get your point across.
Homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. He got shot in the head. Fuck your homie dead.
They're saying this. Evil is real, people, and it kind of looks like that. Evil. Evil. Murder is bad. She is evil. And I said, why are you being so hateful?
Why are you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Yeah.
Somebody tell her to back up.
Can you not put the camera in my face?
I'm sitting here. You walked up to me.
Okay, well,
I don't want this. I said rest in peace. Just leave it alone. Please don't come after me. I want to be left alone.
I'm not emotional, ma'am. Don't tell me what I am and what I'm not. You can get out of my face because I can tell you what you are, but you won't like it.
You're being aggressive. You're being aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Not at all.
You are. We're not. I'm very. Being aggressive, my voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. He got shot in the head. Fuck your homie dead. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Not at all.
You are. We're not. Homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. He got shot in the head. I'm not being aggressive. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Not at all.
You are. We're not. Homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. He got shot in the head. Fuck your homie dead.
Aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Now, she was arrested, but not lynched. She was arrested, but not lynched. At literally, let me see the demographics at Texas Tech. Texas Tech is 5.6% black. So the other school where the other goddamn fucking moon cricket was made, like, just Jesus Christ, like I can't even describe what they're doing to these vigils after they just desecrated Charlie. Both schools are less than 10% black. Texas State and Texas Tech, where I showed you these black people. Just I mean, golly, hey, shit. Oh my God, man! Salute the short bus driver. He says one. Yeah, man. Be a lot of ones in the chat tonight, man. Not she didn't get lynched though. She didn't get lynched, so that's a miracle. That's a miracle that she didn't get lynched. Jesus Christ, you niggas are awful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Y'all are awful.
We are seeking answers from Delta State University.
Oh God, Jesus Christ, Shaniqua, what answers are you seeking? They told you there was no thing. Listen, they said there was no foul play. Do you want to be embarrassed again? Do you want the footage to be released of this nigga walking over there and hanging himself? And y'all have to explain how it was really some white people that did it?
We're seeking answers from the coroner's office. We need answers.
The coroner's office said that it was no foul play too. I don't know how you can get up here. If she would have said, we need answers from goddamn Target, or we need answers from goddamn the Mercedes-Benz dealership down the street. Literally, she's asking for the same, like literally the police department and the coroner's office and the school all said that there was no foul play. There's no answers. They gave you the answers.
As of this point, the family of Trey Reed has not even received a phone call from the president of Delta State University.
I mean, look, is that when a kid commits suicide on campus, do you normally get a phone call? Look, okay, fine. I would say this. Call them and tell them your condolences. That's not, I ain't gonna, fine. President of Delta State, call these people, give them your condolences.
University, and to tell them exactly what happened to their child that they entrusted to Delta State University.
And one of our students is gone, and we will never forget that. We continue to meet with and be in contact with Trey's family. We give them our love and support, and we know that we can never fully heal this wound.
Reed's remains will now go to the Mississippi State Crime Lab for an autopsy. The law firm is...
So now they're going to the crime lab. The coroner did it. They said the coroner ain't enough. Now with the crime lab, see, this the thing. This the thing with niggas, man. No matter where they send it, no matter where they send his body, they gonna come back with the same answer, and they're not gonna be satisfied.
Urging anyone with information to come forward as the investigation continues.
Other news, a Mississippi family is searching for answers tonight after the death of a college student. 21-year-old Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree at Delta State University on Monday. Just a short time ago, we heard from his family's attorney. WRAG's Mike Sirianni shares the latest on the investigation.
Delta State University, with your false narrative, you need to proceed with caution because there will be consequences.
Yo, the fuck? What evidence does she have? Like, is she saying, man, we got witnesses, we got camera footage saying that she's not coming like, hey, man, look, man, these text messages, man, These on. She's just declaring that. She's just making a declaration. Yeah, they gonna get they gonna get a lot of people fired, man. They talk about us getting people fired for talking about Charlie Kirk. These niggas gonna get a lot of people fired for not finding that some white people lynched this guy. He said, "Our nation news covers up for Jews constantly. Things that makes you go." I literally have Fisherman, the biggest anti-Semite on the planet, on my show, like whenever he wants to come on here. There's a couple of more anti-Semites on here that hate Jewish people. I have them on the show all the time. I let them say whatever the fuck they want to say. Just because I don't agree with everything they say, that's think about it. This guy know better than a nigger, man. You're just whatever color you are, you're just a nigger. I literally have people who hate Jews on my show all the time and let them say whatever the fuck they want. And this goddamn piece of shit talk about Ock Nation News covers up for Jews constantly. I don't have to think Jews are responsible for everything. I don't have to. Fuck you, faggot. Eat 12 dicks. Eat a dick, eat another dick, eat another dick, and then eat 9 more dicks after that. You fucking piece of shit.
Investigation.
Delta State University, with your false narrative, you need to proceed with caution because there will be consequences for this.
Hattiesburg, Mississippi attorney Vanessa Jones speaking out Tuesday as family of 21-year-old DeMartravian Trey Reed listened quietly in the Grenada church Reed attended. The freshman at Delta State University found dead Monday morning hanging from a tree on campus. Monday, just hours after Reed was found, the university announced.
At this time, there's no evidence of foul play.
Reed's family outraged after Bolivar County Coroner Randolph Seals Jr. issued this statement, quote, "Based on the preliminary examination, we can confirm that the deceased did not suffer any lacerations, contusions, compound fractures, broken bones, or injuries consistent with an assault."
Now listen, online they're saying he had 2 broken arms and 2 broken legs. Yo, literally online, they're saying he had 2 broken arms and 2 broken legs. How can he hang himself with 2 broken arms and 2 broken legs? The coroner, who literally has his fucking body right now, who can say, "Hey man, you don't believe me? Come down here and I'll show you his fucking body," says, "We can confirm that Trey Mayvariana, whatever the fuck, did not suffer any lacerations, contusions, compound fractures, broken bones, or injuries consistent with his assault. At this time, there is no evidence to suggest the individual was physically attacked before his death." That nigga ain't have a scratch on him. They're literally saying online that he had 2. Think about remember I told you how black people do too much? online, they're literally saying he has 2 broken arms and 2 broken legs. 2.
Enough about Charlie Kirk. Let's talk about Trey Reed. This morning around 7 a.m., there was a student at Delta State University found hanging from a tree. A black student hanging from a tree. It's not getting nearly enough coverage, but let me give you some of the details.
It's not getting nearly enough coverage. So they're going to do the whole, how come this random black kid that we just heard about 20 seconds ago isn't getting the same amount of coverage as Charlie Kirk? This random black kid who we heard something happened to him. Why is he not being... Now they're going to say, why didn't Trump put the flags at half staff for Traviante Reed? Trump racist. He need to put the flags at half staff for Traviante Reed. These people are awful. Press 1.
Enough about Charlie Kirk. Let's talk about Trey Reed. This morning around 7 a.m., there was a student at Delta State University found hanging from a tree. A black student hanging from a tree. It's not getting nearly enough coverage, but let me give you some of the details. Trey Reed was a 21-year-old student at Delta State University. This morning, he was found hanging from a tree by a faculty member. It was reported as a suicide, which is BS. There had been multiple...
How the fuck do you know it's BS, bitch? You fucking whore. Y'all, now look at y'all talking about some oy vey. Jesus Christ. Talking about oy vey, man. Listen, I don't know what this girl is, man. All I know is she's a fucking grifter, an idiot. She's stirring up trouble and pitting black people against white people. Y'all might be on to something, but there's still not enough evidence. Still not enough evidence yet.
Morning, he was found hanging from a tree by a faculty member. It was reported as a suicide, which is BS. There had been multiple incidents before this, according to his cousin, where there were people at this school who were very racist and homophobic and transphobic, etc., etc. Not only that, at this school who were very racist and homophobic and transphobic, etc., etc.
I might have been right. He might have been a fruit cup. Traviante, what is it? DeMar Traviante? Isn't that his name? DeMar Traviante Reed. Why would she say people at the school were homophobic and transphobic? What that got to do with DeMavion Reed? What do homophobic and transphobic got to do with DeMar Traviante? What the fuck is that nigga name? Trey. We just gonna call him Trey, man. We gonna call him Trey. Trey Reed, man. Yeah, it's whites at the school. It's 40% black. So it's whites and Latinos at the school. Yeah, he must have been a little bit on the fruity side. I told you he had a twinkle in his eye. He did have that twinkle in his eye. He had a sparkle in his eye.
Found hanging from a tree by a faculty member. It was reported as a suicide, which is BS. There had been multiple incidents before this, according to his cousin, where there were people at this school who were very racist and homophobic and transphobic, etc., etc. Not only that, something that they're not talking about. He wasn't just hanging from a tree. His arms and his legs were broken.
She's literally lying. The coroner, listen, she's literally lying. She's literally shamelessly lying. Have you no shame, woman?
Something that they're not talking about. He wasn't just hanging from a tree. His arms and his legs were broken. And he had bruises on his body. That does not sound like a suicide. If you haven't woken up to what's going on in this country right now, wake the fuck up. Enough about Charlie.
So they gonna use black people again. They gonna use black people again. They gonna go back to the black well like they did in 2020. It worked last time, right? Based on the preliminary examination, says Randolph Seals Jr., the coroner, we can confirm that the deceased did not suffer any lacerations, any contusions, compound fractures, broken bones, or injuries consistent with an assault. At this time, there is no evidence to suggest that the individual was physically attacked before his death. But fucking Blossom here, she gonna tell us she knows better than the fucking coroner. Ain't that a bitch? Jeez. He said, notice how her nose grows as she lies. Look at that schnoz. God, dog. Yeah. Oh, shit. Everyone, share this on social media, man. I'm going to drop the link in a minute, man. Everybody share this on social media. Everybody continue to share this on social media. We trying to get to 300 tonight, man. We trying to get to 300 people in the chat tonight, man. Everybody continue to share this. We at 218. Everybody continue to share this, man. Also, hit the like button if you're in the building, man. Leave a comment. Comment. Support the channel. Say something. Hit one. Whatever the fuck. We in this bitch. Damn. They said, look at that schnoz. Yeah, they're imploding. They're imploding, man. They going back to niggas, man. They literally gonna use niggas again to get themselves out of this. They killed Charlie Kirk with their rhetoric, and it was one of their constituents that killed Charlie Kirk. So now they gonna like, how can we get out of this? Oh, niggas are being lynched everywhere. That's crazy.
At this time, there is no evidence to suggest the individual was physically attacked before his death, end quote. Attorney Jones says DSU is leaving the Reed family in the dark.
We need answers. As of this point, the family of Trey Reed has not even received a phone call from the president of Delta State University and to tell them exactly what happened to their child that they entrusted to Delta State University.
Jones says the truth of what happened Monday should be easy to find.
Because if this young man was on the campus of Delta State University with all these cameras and all this modern technology, from the moment he left his dorm room or entered that campus, there should be surveillance of all of his actions. And that's what we want.
For your news leader in Grenada, Mississippi, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Lots of questions tonight about that. And Delta State has called a news conference tomorrow morning in response to Reed's death. We're told officials from campus safety, local law enforcement, and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation will be there.
We do have breaking news at 5 o'clock tonight. Nationally renowned attorney Ben Crump has been hired by the family of 21-year-old DeMartavian Reed, a Delta State University student.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ben Crump is on the bench. Ben Crump.
We do have breaking news at 5 o'clock tonight. Nationally renowned attorney Ben Crump has been hired by the family of 21-year-old DeMartavian Reed, a Delta State University student found hanged in a tree on campus Monday. In a press release we received 5 minutes ago, Crump said the family has received vague answers and there are many questions. He is calling for a transparent investigation. That's something we heard from another family attorney during a news conference that just wrapped up. Reed was found just after 7 a.m. on Monday near the school's pickleball courts. According to an initial report from the Bolivar County Coroner's Office, there were no signs or evidence that Reed was physically attacked, assaulted, or injured. Now, the family of Reed held a press conference in Grenada earlier. That's where we find 16 WAPT's Brooklyn Joyner live with more. Brooklyn.
Troy, I'm here at Living Faith Miracle Temple Church in Grenada, where you can see, well, Trey Reed's family was there congregating outside of the church. They recently left, but they did partner up with an attorney, and they are demanding answers from the Bolivar County coroner as well as Delta State University. The attorney said they are calling for an independent investigation, an independent autopsy to determine what happened to Trey Reed. Trey's grandfather said they were misinformed by the Bolivar County Sheriff's Department on what actually happened to their grandson. Law enforcement told them Trey was found unconscious in his bed and his death was ruled a suicide, but the family heard something different from the media. Trey's family said he was a joyful person with a lot going for himself, and they're confused on how something like this could have happened.
But he wanted to be a truck driver. He wanted to go to college, he wanted to be a truck driver because that's what I once were for nearly 30 years. And that's what he wanted to be. And he would come here laughing, so joyful, a happy young man. And right now,
A happy young man.
we are, along with the family here, the Reed family, we just want answers.
They also said they have not received a call from the university, despite the university going on Facebook saying that they plan to support Trey Reed's family. And the attorney also said that there should be cameras on the campus that can easily enlighten them on what happened.
Yeah, but what if it just show you that he hung himself? Are you gonna be happy? I would have to get it in writing. Look, we'll show you the cameras. If the cameras show you that nigga hung himself, you gotta leave us the fuck alone. I make them sign a contract, yo. Because these people, no matter what you show them, they got it in their brain that some white people lynched him. So even if it shows that some niggas lynched him, here's the thing. Even if you show a bunch of niggas with skinny jeans and bouncing around with their fucking tarantula hair, talk about gang, lynching his ass, they gonna be like a white person set them up. A white person made them do it. A white person blackmailed them and made them do it. There's nothing you can show these people that's gonna get them off this fucking lynching, this racism shit. Take the $5 challenge. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, with a super chat, guys. Take the $5 challenge.
But as more developments and details come out of this, we will be sure to keep you updated. I'm live in Grenada, Brooklyn Joyner, 16 WAPT News.
The family of Trey Reed is speaking out through their attorney after his death at Delta State University. Attorney Vanessa Jones says that the family has not heard from the university president, and they are finding out information secondhand through the news. She says that the family was unaware of the coroner's report before it was released. They also believe that Trey's name was made public too quickly. Jones says the family...
Oh, shit. Holy shit.
Family was unaware of the coroner's report before it was released. They also believe that Trey's name was made public too quickly. Jones says the family will launch its own investigation. She stressed Reed had only been on campus a month. His uncle, a pastor, described him as a joyful young man. He dreamed of becoming a truck driver. He was not someone tied to gangs or street activity. Jones says that the family will not stop pressing officials until they get answers. Jones says that the family will not stop pressing officials until they get answers.
The president of Delta State University, and
we are learning more about the tragedy on a campus of the Delta State University campus in Mississippi, shocking people all across the country today. Officials say 21-year-old Trey Reed, a student, was found hanging from a tree near the school's pickleball courts Monday morning. University leaders say there's no evidence of foul play, but a number of agencies are investigating. Members of Reed's family are insisting on a thorough investigation.
Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug. Enough is enough.
For more, you can read the full story. We have complete coverage for you right now on 11.
Authorities say the body of 21-year-old Demartravion Trey Reed.
Yo, y'all are awful, man. Y'all black people are awful, man. I mean, awful.
Wesley Snipes, dark.
Right direction. Want that. They don't want that. See, ladies and gentlemen, this country is evil. Absolutely demonic. And we're going to uncover their wickedness. We're going to uncover their wickedness.
See, this is what's out there, man. Okay? This is what's out there, man. That's why I beg you guys to support the channel. Share these videos. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. This is what we up against, man. This brother got what? 1,300 likes, man. 1,300 likes. Hit the like button, man. He got 1,300 likes. Let's go, man. Let's try to at least keep. Let's try to get at least 300, man. Let's try to get 300. Let me drop the link, man. It's an uphill battle, man, but we can do it together, man. We can do it together. You hear me? We can do it together. Make him say it. Don't trip. I bust you. Be like, nah. I hang with niggas. I do my thing with niggas. They say I gang bang because I hang with a whole gang of niggas. Let's go.
Now, at DSU, Delta State University, a student by the name of Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree. And which makes this so disgusting is the racist ass police said there's no foul play involved, although Trey had broken legs, ladies and gentlemen. His legs were broken. That's a physical impossibility for him to climb himself up a tree with broken legs. And I personally believe that this is retaliatory after the death of Charlie Kirk, although our people had nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it.
Hey, man, they killed Charlie Kirk, man. Oh, for real? What should we do, man? Let's go find Don Lemon. Nah. Let's go kill Joy Reid. No. No. Let's go kill Angela Rye or goddamn Bakari Sellers or some shit. Let's go kill one of them as retaliation for Charlie Kirk. No. What's really gonna hurt them, what's really equal, what's really gonna send a message is if we go kill Trey Reed. That's the message that need to be sent. Let's go kill Trey Reed. That way we'll be even. We'll be even, man. They killed Charlie Kirk, and we got Trey Reed up out the paint.
But this is how evil these white supremacists are. The dog whistle has already been blown. Listen to this, y'all.
Officials have released the identity of a student who was found on a campus hanging from a tree this morning. Campus officials and police made the announcement just a couple of hours ago in a news conference. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams live in the studio this afternoon. He's been following the story at Delta State all day. Ross, what are investigators saying?
Well, Troy, we are just hours into the investigation of this disturbing discovery on the Cleveland campus. Now, here's what we know right now. According to the Delta State Police Chief, they got a call around 7 o'clock Monday morning. First officers on the scene found the body of 21-year-old DeMartravion Trey Reed. He was hanging from a tree near the pickleball court that's in the central part of the campus. Reed is a Delta State student from Grenada. Now, there is already rampant social media speculation about what happened to Reed. At this point, investigators say there is no evidence of foul play.
Although he was found with broken legs, although HBCUs happen to be targeted and shut down after the death of Charlie Kirk.
That was a hoax too. The FBI don't want to call y'all out on it, but that was a hoax too, man. HBCUs didn't receive any credible threats. They shut down over like some threat, a regular bomb threat that happens in places every day. They shut down all the HBCUs over that. And we don't know who did the bomb threat. I think I might have an idea though. I think I have an idea of who did it though.
Although we know FSU is not DSU is not a HBCU. But guess what? He was a black student, and he seemed to have been the target of a lynching. And I'm going to tell you about these people, man. Let me explain this to you. These people believe in mob justice. They got so much misappropriated health. They can't deal with the the wickedness in their own community. They can't deal with the disparagement and hate in their own community. So what do? They misappropriate it. And the history of lynching goes way back. It goes way back, ladies and gentlemen. Acts 5:30 comes to mind. Acts 5:30 tells us that the God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Holy moly. Holy moly. Jesus.
Confusion on campus.
It's really up. I can't speak to her no more.
A tight-knit community trying to piece together the unthinkable.
It's an ongoing investigation.
Trey Reed just started college at Delta State University, a freshman.
His body was discovered hanging from a tree.
Found hanging from a tree in the middle of campus.
There's no evidence of foul play.
No black person is climbing up no tree, putting no rope around their neck and hanging themselves.
The people are not buying it. This happened in a community just 20 minutes from where Emmett Till was murdered.
Black people are being lynched.
The Shade Room is on it. We're looking at the campus and
There's no evidence of foul play.
No black person is climbing up no tree, putting no rope around their neck and hanging themselves.
The people are not buying it. This happened in a community just 20 minutes from where Emmett Till was murdered.
What's up, man? What's your thoughts?
Man, I just thought it was classic. They had to put Emmett Till in there. They got nothing. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. Hey, did you ever see the picture of the second dude in Mississippi that was hung?
We talked about it earlier. Gavin Fortenberg.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, man, sons, they just gotta take advantage of every glider tragedy. And they gotta make it about themselves.
And these are liberals. Sons are fucking liberals. That's what most conservatives don't fail to understand. Press 1. Most of the online conservatives don't understand that when you say sons, you're talking about fucking liberals.
Yeah, you're talking about liberals. And of course, one thing that I've learned, because I've spent a lot of time going to the pro blackity blacks, and it seems like there's a lot of these dudes, especially those co-ed panels where it's all women on there. It seems like they're really trying to have struggle sessions with them to let them know, like, hey, you see these white people, they're getting fed up with your bullshit, and you might have maybe 1 out of 3 that is just a hardcore black feminist, but everybody else, they're kind of like trying to they're trying to switch sides, because things is just getting, I don't know, it's so blatant. And so people losing their jobs and things like that. Hey, I salute the gliders for doing that, for making those steps, making cancel culture great again, I guess.
Salute the 45 revolver. He says Associated Press Trump administration boosts HBCU funding after cutting grants for Hispanic serving colleges. That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious, man. And I'm sure they blacks ain't gonna work. They all the pro immigration blacks. They're gonna suddenly not care about immigration overnight. Blacks will pick up your cause and dump it in a minute. That's how liberals are, man. Blacks are liberals. Blacks are fucking liberals. When you're talking about some shit that, look at how these liberals celebrating death. Blacks been doing that in hip hop for a decade. Black rappers been celebrating other rappers' death for a decade, and their fans have been celebrating other rival rappers' deaths for a decade. It was only a matter before that black filth became normal in the rest of the liberal or Democratic Party. The Democrat Party got that from niggas.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Salute to William. He says, remember Niggs acted a fool for Robert Fuller in California? That's his name. Thank you for that, man. I was trying to figure out that guy's name, and that fucking Negro, he's a Negro that he didn't kill himself. I mean, he killed himself, and they were like, and it was similar to this. But it was like probably like 8 years ago. Let me type his name in there.
Yeah, man, but I've been kind of like scrolling all around the world, it's chaotic truth, and and I would listen to people, they're like chaotic, spent like a whole day, a whole 10 hours talking about the HBCU thing, bombs, and there was a couple of quite a few people mentioned you by name. They're like, nah, Ak Nation, he's already debunked that. He's like anything that has to do with a hate crime in the HBCUs, it's done by black people. It's going to be committed by black people.
Yeah, or anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a hate crime anywhere, it's black people or Jews. Jews do a lot of things. They paint swastikas and on mosques. I mean, no, not mosques, but on temples, whatever they call their temples. I forgot what the fuck they call them, but Jews do a lot of fake hate crimes too. But blacks, it's always like sometimes Jews will be targeted. As you can see, everybody hates them. But blacks, it's literally always a hoax.
Yeah, and they're doing it for attention. Like they're like, it's like they're like, hey, what about us? We black, we struggling. I know y'all lost y'all king, but we lose our kings every day from the police.
Yep. We are awful, okay? We're just awful.
Yeah.
And listen, you don't even have to like look up certain hate crimes. All you have to look up is any hate crime. Like any hate crime is that you can find is a hoax. Any one of them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it is. Like let me just show you for instance, man. Everyone hit the like button. Support the channel. Hit the like button. Niggas is always fake. It's always fake. Okay.
Kansas State University has dealt with some racially motivated incidents within the past few years that have later turned out to be false. Now, in light of the national case, local diversity experts say this activity has got to stop. Brian Samuels, K-State's Chief Diversity Officer. He says it's unfortunate when people make false reports.
We take these concerns seriously.
In November of 2017, pictures of a K-State student's car covered in racial slurs ignited outrage among students and members of the Manhattan community. The student eventually told the FBI he did it himself, but ultimately was not charged.
They happen all over the country. So, case.
Okay, even this nigga gotta admit it. They happen all over. Yo, listen, everywhere. I remember one at the University of Maryland. They got all this. Everybody was all like, "Oh my God!" And listen, if you know anything about the University of Maryland, and we gotta suspend reality to believe these things happen too, because it's bullshit, right? But you got to turn off your bullshit detector. Anyway, it caused a big stir, and then that turned out to be some nigga just did that shit trying to stir up trouble. It's always a hate. It's always fake when it's black.
State is no anomaly or monopoly, if you will, as it relates to false claims.
Topeka attorney Chris Joseph says filing a false report can have serious consequences.
You're exposing yourself to a felony charge of obstruction of justice, of filing a false police report. Because
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. None of these niggas ever get charged with that. Jesse Smollett was the first nigga, and he got like what he got charged, but then the DA like dropped those charges, and then he got convicted or some shit. I can't even remember. That shit was so crazy. And now he's coming out with a documentary saying that he didn't do it after all. And that's just Jesse Smollett. But the average nigga who does a fake hate crime gets nothing.
Yeah, wasting resources, and you yourself can become a felon.
Almost 1 year later, the university encountered another falsely reported incident. A note with a racial slur was posted on the door of a student's dorm room.
Just look at this shit. Beware, nigga lives here.
Man,
nigga lives here.
God.
And this shit will literally, because you gotta remember the white people on campus, right? Who are in charge, like say it's a white campus, right? Or it's not even a white. Let's just say there's a white person anywhere, right, in the vicinity. If you don't take it seriously, if you don't act like the sky's falling, you're looked at as a racist. If you like act like you try to brush this shit off, if you're a white person and you try to brush this shit off, like the last 20 have been fake, and you know we'll get to this one. We'll investigate it, you know. But if you don't call for the DOJ or the FBI to get involved immediately, they're gonna look at you like you're racist.
Yep, they're gonna look at you like you're the suspect, like you're the one who did it. You're the culprit.
Yeah, so you gotta you white people kind of got their hands tied with this shit.
Or of a student's dorm room. The student later admitted to doing it. Samuel says the university is continuing to take steps to ensure all students at the university is a safe and accepting place.
The key is education and bringing a heightened sense of consciousness and awareness.
No, the key is to stop doing that shit. Press 1.
The key is to get this dude the fuck out of there. What the hell? He's a chief diversity, man.
They probably did though.
Put him
Remember,
on the
they
block
got rid of a lot of these.
pies.
They got rid of a lot of these DI's positions. So this is 6 years ago. So they probably did get. They probably did get rid of him.
Yeah.
The key is education and bringing a heightened sense of consciousness and awareness about the importance of these issues.
Samuel told me those students who made the false reports were disciplined by the university. In Manhattan, Reina Garcia, Fox 43.
Listen. It's always fake when it's niggas. I mean, every single time. Okay?
Yep. I wonder if it was fake with Candace.
Accept your guilty plea. All right. In terms of what's alleged to have happened then, back on November 15th of 2016, were you at 600 East Liberty Street in the city of Ann Arbor? What did you do there that makes you think you're guilty of this crime?
I was suffering from depression, and I made a superficial scratch on my face. It was visible, and I was embarrassed about what I'd done. So I made up a story and told a friend that a stranger had done it while I was walking. I was encouraged to report to the police, and I made the mistake of doing that.
Okay. And what did you tell the police?
I told the police that I was scratched by a strange man.
Okay. All right. Right, and basically,
some white chick just made up some shit. She said she scratched her face and then was like, because she was embarrassed that she scratched her face, she made up a lie that some man. Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, barely.
Yo, these people, yo, these people are insane, man. I mean, and I've seen some bad ones. I've seen some bad ones though, but this one right here is just awful right here.
It's a strange case in Allentown, Pennsylvania. A city employee in the town is charged with making false statements and fabricating evidence after claiming to find a noose on her desk. Our crime correspondent, Jason Matera, has more on this bizarre story unfolding. Jason?
Hey, Bianca. So let us meet LaTarsha Brown. 2 months ago, her story lit up the local news cycle in Allentown, Pennsylvania, when she claimed that a noose was left on her desk. The media, it's that one right there. The media pounced. Self-appointed racial justice activists, and they started a protest. And the story took off before detectives even had time to review the evidence. But maybe next time, these folks can hold off on the bullhorn until all the facts come in. Allentown police now say LaTarsha Brown made the whole thing up. And it became painfully obvious when she refused to cooperate with the very investigation she demanded.
Those employees were interviewed. Each was asked if they would provide a buccal swab for DNA testing if needed. Every employee agreed, except for Ms. Brown.
Can you believe that?
Yes, I can't believe it.
Yo, that's hard to believe though. Like, it's just, she demanded an investigation. I guess she didn't think they were going to do DNA. She a sister, so she don't watch CSI though.
She didn't want. Yeah, no, she didn't think this through. God,
You don't think?
Whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of sisters watch them shows. NCIS, CSI. So you would think a sister, even Law and Order got a little bit of, crime scene investigation in it. Like, okay, well, it's a rope tie. We can find out who tied the rope. Give us the DNA.
Yeah.
If everyone in the office gave their DNA except for her.
Yeah.
That is so embarrassing.
Those employees were interviewed. Each was asked if they would provide a buccal swab for DNA testing if needed. Every employee agreed, except for Ms. Brown. Initially cooperative, Ms. Brown later requested that the investigation be discontinued. Ms. Brown.
Man. Hey, she thought that they were gonna do like that Bubba Wallace shit, where they were just gonna just roll with it. Yeah. She didn't think that they were gonna get to the bottom of it. She's like, no. Where's my ceremony? I'd like to just put me in front of a camera so I can do my speech. No. We're gonna get to the bottom.
Be discontinued. Ms. Brown's DNA matched the DNA profile obtained from the swabs of both the outer surface and inner knotted portion of the noose after it was taken apart.
And according to detectives, no other person's DNA was found on the noose. So just LaTarsha's, Bianca. She's been now charged with fabricating physical evidence and making false reports to law enforcement.
Well,
Hey,
Jason, she's a city employee.
hey, we need that Charlie Kirk quote right now. What are the Sun women mad at him about? He said that they can't use the mental capacity in their brain.
Yeah, but even that,
That's
they that quote is still. He didn't even really say that, but
I know he didn't say that, but we need that
it's
quote for
true.
her
It's
specifically.
true. His fake quote is truer than his real quote.
Yeah, I know. He probably would have been. He probably. I don't know. Never
Yeah,
mind.
he probably been better off just saying the truth. Now they killed him. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I know.
She's
Hey,
still on the payroll, though, even though she's being charged. So how will that work moving forward?
Yeah, well, now it appears that she still is on the city payroll. She's still an employee. And get this, she's serving as a school board director, right? If you can believe it. If she ends up being convicted and still holds those positions, then that's a reason to bust out the bullhorn and start protesting.
All right. Well, we know you will be watching it closely for us, Jason Matera.
Jeez. I mean,
Colorado Springs police are investigating a video showing a cross burning near a mayoral campaign sign in Colorado Springs.
A racial slur painted on Yemi Mobolade's campaign is now at the center of a bias-motivated crime investigation tonight.
The video has also made its way to the Rocky Mountain NAACP.
This type of hate, this type of bigotry has to be rooted out.
they always immediately believe it, even though none of these niggas have ever seen a burning cross. Ever.
no. And look
And
at
then,
her. So
then they
her
see it.
high yellow ass. I guarantee she got a white mother.
Right, when they see it and then they instantly like, oh, this need to be rooted out everywhere. It's so fake. It's so phony. It screams like, yo, y'all been waiting for this. Y'all been waiting all y'all lives for this. Something y'all say happens all the time. You waiting all your life. Salute to Eric S. He says, remember the Bubba Wallace? Yeah, Bubba Wallace. Everybody know Bubba Wallace. Everybody knows Bubba Wallace.
Colorado Springs police are investigating a video showing a cross burning near a mayoral campaign sign in Colorado Springs.
A racial slur painted on Yemi Mobolade's campaign is now at the center of a bias-motivated crime investigation tonight.
The video has also made its way to the Rocky Mountain NAACP.
This type of hate, this type of bigotry has to be rooted out, stamped out, and addressed. And that person should be held accountable because the next time it could be someone's life. It's 2023. It is not 1943. This type of hate doesn't exist.
Even in 1943, you niggas wasn't going through that shit. Press 1.
Hell no.
And it shouldn't be tolerated at all.
A few moments later.
Tonight, with a late-breaking story in Colorado Springs, a federal indictment outlines communications between then mayoral candidate Yemi Mobolade and one of the men accused of concocting a hate crime hoax prior to the 2023 runoff election.
The court documents run through 5 separate contacts between suspect Derek Bernard and Mobolade, beginning with a Facebook message from Bernard to Mobolade 10 days before a cross was set on fire in front of a Mobolade campaign sign that had the N-word spray painted on it. According to court documents, that initial message from Bernard read, quote, "I'm mobilizing my squadron in defense and for the final push. Black Ops style, Big Brother, the Klan cannot be allowed to run this city again."
A few moments later.
Springs Mayor Yemi Mobolade is pushing back against allegations he helped cover up a hate crime hoax during last year's mayoral runoff election.
False claims have circulated about my involvement and have been amplified by a small group of politically motivated individuals.
Okay, so this mayor sent text messages to 3 people who
Yo, man, niggas are the worst, man. Yeah, literally. Not figuratively, but literally.
Yeah.
Literally the worst. Okay? Literally.
If the Sun Man doesn't have white guilt anymore, what do they have?
Obviously nothing, because they holding on to that shit. They are holding on to that shit. I'm telling you, man, they are awful. Blacks are awful.
Yeah, like they just have no idea. They have no idea what's going on. They have no idea what their perception of the Negro looks like right now.
It's bad, man. It's bad. It is so bad. It is literally so bad, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I say it's literally so bad, man. Like I mean, listen, man. Where was I want to see if they got the one in Maryland, man.
Students at Salisbury University have spent months wondering who wrote racial slurs all across campus this past academic year. Jackson allegedly is responsible for all of the incidents of racist graffiti on the campus between October and February. On one instance, it was written, "Hang an Expletive Month." The act sparked unrest at the university and brought forth some change.
This narrative that these falsified hate crimes bring about change is really ridiculous. The truth is, in the beginning, there was no hate crime, so there was no racism. So how in the hell does this bring about change? It doesn't. When there is no...
Yo, the funniest part is when they apologize, right? And then they find out it's a hate crime and they say, well, you know, we still needed to apologize because because racism is everywhere.
Hey, that's what Stephen A. Smith said. Remember that volleyball? That and then Stephen A. He's like, now we still gotta say that racism exists. It exists. And I'm like, holy shit. We haven't learned anything.
Yo, it is insane. But I don't even think that's the only one in Maryland, man. I think it was another one in Maryland that had made the big news. But yeah, these motherfuckers is just, they're awful. I mean, awful. Just think about it. Like the type of dissension. You got people looking at everybody funny. You got the white kids looking at the black kids like, sorry, and the black kids looking at the white kids like, you fucking, I hate you. And it's like, yo, it's like nothing happened. You just did some fake shit. It is absolutely insane, man. These people are awful, man. Niggas are awful. When I say awful, niggas are the worst people on the planet. By far the worst people on the planet. No one even comes. Well, I mean, nobody, but
Yeah, no, I hear you. Nobody, but it's
a 20-year-old man was found hanging from a tree.
Yeah, this guy right here.
A 20-year-old man was found hanging from a tree in Mississippi.
What happened?
A 20-year-old man was found hanging from a tree at Delta State University in Mississippi. However, the cops ruled it as a suicide and said there was no foul play. However, his cousin said he was found with bruises on him and broken bones. The officer that investigated the scene said there was no broken bones or bruises. The same police officer said no threat to the campus exists and said he has his own reasons for believing that, but he didn't imply why.
That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't a deeper investigation be running?
When the officer asked about any further injuries, he refused to elaborate further and said this case is still under investigation. But once again, my opinion is it was self-done and I have my own reasons for believing that. But no one believes what the officer has to say. Because Mississippi has a long-standing history of lynchings, and most lynchings in America are ruled as suicides. When everyone knows that's never the case. However, where he was found hanging from a tree was at a part of the school with no cameras and a specific blind spot.
Even if it was at a part of the building with no cameras, there's other cameras around to see who went over there.
The officer doesn't seem to want to do a deeper investigation. And since he said it was self-done, there's no need to check check the camera. We just listen to the officer.
Violence is one thing and bad enough, but when the authorities work with that violence to cover it up, they need to be investigated.
The only problem with that is when there's corruption in the police force, it's usually because the chain of command is also corrupt. So many people feel like there's nothing they can do, but they can actually file a complaint to the agency's internal affairs division or the chief of police.
Has any news outlet reported on this?
No substantial news outlet, and no one's really spoken about this yet. Not anybody of unless people make it known.
Then I guess I'll do my job and make it known.
Yo, you niggas are awful, man. Okay? You niggas are awful. I mean, like, y'all are awful, man. There's so much shit going on in y'all community today. We could just do the rundown of the shit that's going on in the black community today. Not yesterday, today. And it would... Today, niggas have done more killing, robberies, carjacking, violent shit in today than white people have done all fucking month. And it's probably not even close. Press 1. And the only place niggas ain't really doing shit at right now is DC. That's the only place.
Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how body found hanging at Delta State University on day scheduled for Centennial. They said Delta State University Police Chief Michael L. Pila said on the press conference that 21-year-old student Trey Reed committed suicide on the Cleveland campus on Monday, September the 15th, and there was no evidence of foul play involved. They said at approximately 7:05 a.m., University police were notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree on Central Campus. Extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, and the time capsule was scheduled to be open at 3 o'clock possible. So they found the student body hanging at Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi on the day of Centennial. And this right here is some really sad news right here. And to hear them saying that this is not something really, really serious, they're going to try to like continue on with the classes. That right there is just really ridiculous to hear this from these people, man. So you definitely want to pay attention. But I had to come to y'all with this video, man. Spread thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt the need of y'all had to hit.
Yo, you muted up.
What's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts?
Yo, this shit is like just, like you were saying the other day, annoying is like not even strong enough. Like, yo, bro, it's people on my timeline, bro, that him being found hung, the lie of that, like being like white supremacy is not even strong enough. They're like adding to it. Like, have you heard that they said that he was hung, but he had broken limbs? They were saying they was like, how it ain't no foul play when he got broken arms and legs. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, it happened in the only part of the campus where there's no cameras. So there's cameras everywhere except for on the pickleball court. There's no cameras facing the pickleball court.
It ain't no cameras at the pickleball court because ain't no Negroes using it. They was like, you know what, we'll just move this camera to the basketball court.
But you can't even believe that because the nigga said that. The police didn't say that there's no cameras on the pickleball court. That's just what some nigga online said.
That's the whole thing. Like, you can't believe anything they say. Like, bro, if they move in their mouth, they lying, bro. Like, it's just crazy. Like, a nigga could eat pizza today and you ask him what he ate, he'll say spaghetti. Like, this just like, why are you lying, bro?
Yeah, niggas
It's
are
just
awful.
no point. Like awful fucking people. Where the fuck did they get this? He had broken arms and fucking legs.
I don't know where they got that from, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. All I heard in every news report that the coroner said that he didn't have a scratch on him. So literally, I have no idea where they got that from. I have no idea. They just made it up.
And the man
So
was
ain't nobody
found
gonna
by a
call it what
black
it is.
dude.
Ain't nobody gonna say what it is. Y'all really expect us to believe that? 21-year-old gets hung, and now
Oh my god, bro. I'm already annoyed. He ain't even get to it yet. Why do they act like everything is so fucking unbelievable and they like something happened to them like, oh, y'all really gonna believe that he did this? As if niggas don't shoot up funerals, procession lines.
Vigils.
Like,
Niggas
bro,
don't
with
shoot up
like
a
kids.
vigil with kids
Yeah.
there and family there and shit.
Bro, they shot up a fucking balloon release that took place in the parking lot of a high school. Who played? One of the players was on his way to the NFL. He was a superstar, and they shot his shit up.
These niggas are awful.
But they surprised that
so
everything.
ain't nobody
Y'all
gonna call it what it is. Ain't nobody gonna say what it is. Y'all really expect us to believe that? 21-year-old gets hung, and now everybody wanna censor themselves. Where's the outrage? A 21-year-old black man was hung from a tree. That was somebody's son, somebody's brother, a future father. Delta State University, I better be damn
Actually,
sure ain't that.
he wasn't the future father unless he adopted. He was kind of on the sweet side, man. But go on, carry on.
My name is Kim. I do motivational content on TikTok, and I gotta talk about this situation. How does a 21-year-old black man, his name is Trey Reed, black man in 2025, getting hung in Mississippi? This is on campus. Tapping Monday morning at 7:05 a.m. I'm gonna say it if ain't nobody else gonna say it. Of course, it was a black man that delivered the message and say it's no foul play. How could you know that fast? I put a statement out like that. There's literally no way to confirm that. The medical examiners didn't even touch the body yet. Allegedly, there's some unconfirmed reports saying that his legs was broken. I'm literally watching everybody trying to stay calm. Y'all trying to normalize this shit again? I ain't saying that I know exactly what happened. There's one thing we do know.
Actually, you are. Actually, you are saying you know exactly what happened.
He said, "How the hell he supposed to know that fast that no foul play had happened? As if this nigga ain't a professional fucking police officer that seen motherfuckers hung. That ain't his first fucking hanging, motherfucker.
And the coroner literally has the body.
Right.
So it's like,
Come on, bro.
Salute to my man Muramasa in the building, man. He says, meanwhile, dozens of Demarquavians do drive-bys in many cities, causing suffering and destruction. And we got one in Chicago today, right? The school. Did you hear about that?
It was a school. What happened?
There's a shooting at like a drive-by outside of a school in Chicago today.
Are you talking about in the Birds where it was like 4 people shot or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that.
In a car or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I ain't looking to it yet though, but I did see something like that.
There ain't no goddamn way y'all gonna dismiss that man death like that. State University gonna cop out immediately. Man gets hung from a tree. A black man gets hung from a tree. I treat it like it ain't nothing here. Keep it moving. I'ma say it if ain't nobody else gonna say it. Delta State University, you can't hide from this shit. Cause we've seen this story over and over again. That is exactly how a black death.
They see that story over and
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Hey, look. This is the line. This is the line we draw in the sand, man. Hey, this just too fucking much. This is unbearable, man. We see this shit all the time, right?
Lynchings every day, man.
Man, this is
Cause we've seen this story over and over again. That is exactly how a black death get erased. I'ma tell you right now. Don't matter what that coroner say. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to tell us. The way y'all come.
What I tell you? Didn't I tell you that?
It don't matter.
Didn't I tell you that?
It don't matter.
I told you.
It don't matter, dog. Hey, the fact that we knew this already anyway, before we watched the video, it don't matter what the fuck nobody say. A motherfucking Jesus Christ can come and do the motherfucking autopsy. They gonna be like, well, Jesus was a Jew or some shit. They'll blame it on something else.
Yo, this is crazy.
Out that fast. There's a mother grieving right now. Exactly how a black death get erased. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't matter what that coroner say. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to tell us. The way y'all copped out that fast. There's a mother grieving right now. There's a father grieving right now. There's a brother grieving right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a private autopsy need to be done. Cause when is this shit gonna stop? There needs to be a private investigation over this case. Like we're talking about a school in Mississippi. Talking about a black man being hung on a college campus. There's no report that's gonna say exactly what happened. Not the police, not the university. No, we gonna take a stand against this shit. And it's Trey Reed gonna get the kind of cries, the tears, social media scrutiny that it deserves. We're not talking about a car accident or a fight. We're talking about a black man being hung on a college campus. My heart and prayers go out to his family because nobody deserves to get no message like that. Somebody has to be held accountable. No, we searching for answers, but we all know how this ends up. A private investigation needs to happen right now, alongside their investigation. Private autopsy report needs to be done right now, alongside with their autopsy report. Because when is Black Lives Matter gonna stop just being a hashtag? And if nobody told you, remember Chemo told you, stay motivated and protect your kids like your life depends on it. Because clearly it does.
I hate him.
I hope that nigga got paid for that shit.
He does a video for every last one of like things, like, and it's the same way. It always starts off with all his energy, and then in the middle of it, he say, "Well, nobody will really know, but." He's a terrible person. You muted up.
I was found hanging from a tree in Cleveland, Mississippi at Delta State University. His name was Trey. Cleveland, Mississippi at Delta State University. His name was Trey Reed, and he was a 21-year-old college student. And the university police are saying from their initial reports that it looks like it was a self-termination and that there was no foul play, right? Mind you, they don't have the coroner's report yet, so they don't know 100%. Those are
That's how they determined that, the coroner's report.
Nah, they think they just, you know what they do? When there's a black person, they don't even go to the ME's office. They just go straight to the motherfucking funeral home, and they just be like, "Hey man, he look all right to me." You know what I'm saying? His chest ain't been cut open. They ain't examined his fucking organs. They ain't did shit. It's a black man, so they just be like, "All right, another dead nigga." Yeah. Yeah, throw him over there with other dead ones.
Now, the speculation and all the other stuff is, and there's a video that was circulating, but I believe the family asked for it to be taken down out of respect for Trey Reed and for them during their time of mourning. And there are different people who are saying that this man looked like his legs were broken. He looked like he was beaten, like black and blue. I believe there's a video out there of his cousin saying that he looks like he was beaten. It looks like they're trying to hide something.
You mean he looked like he was fucking dead?
Hey, they said it's a video that make it look like his legs was broken. Nigga, he was hanging, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
These people are crazy.
They're not even talking about broken legs. They're talking about his legs just dangling.
Bro, his legs were dangling. Oh my God, why his legs so loose? He was purple. He got a broken neck. He probably been there all night. They found him in the morning. Of course, he broke his fucking neck.
All of that is speculation, right? But here's my thoughts and opinions on it. As morbid and as tragic and as horrible as self-termination is, I hope that it was self-termination, because if it was, that is straightforward, that is cut and dry, that family can mourn their family member without all the extra stuff, right? However, if this was a group termination done by these people, and I was going to say like, oh, it's
just show her hand, these people.
Termination done by these people.
You didn't have to use that side of your hand, you fucking whore. You could have used the other side of your hand. They're both the same color, you fucking bitch. Why do you...
Hold on. So she's showing her hand because she's
mixed? She said these people. Done by these people.
Oh my God.
This fucking bitch, both sides of your hand are the same color, you fucking red bone fucking mulatto bitch.
Oh my God. Oh, I swear. You gliders,
can
dog.
mourn
Y'all
their family member.
ruined y'all country, bro. Why did y'all bring us, bro?
God no.
Because if it was, that is straightforward, that is cut and dry, that family can mourn their family member without all the extra stuff, right? However, if this was a group termination done by these people, and I was going to say, like, oh, it's done in the South, so I'm automatically going to give it a side eye. But with the state of the U.S. right now, it could be done anywhere. Black person,
Because it's the South, you can live inside. Listen, you fucking bitch. The majority of blacks in the country live in the South. And every fucking where they live is a fucking shithole. The reason all the fucking bad things that happen to blacks in the South is because that's where all the black people live at.
Just reverse time, gliders, and pick y'all own cotton, bro. I swear. If y'all would have picked y'all cotton earlier, y'all would have came up with the cotton gin way before. Y'all didn't understand how easy it was to build that machine because y'all had us doing it. If y'all would have been doing it, I guarantee you it wouldn't have lasted that long, and it would have been no need for like the sons to come over here.
Yeah, man.
You know, because they would have invented that cotton gin probably fucking 60 years earlier.
Yeah, but I'm glad though, cause it's like, yo, I mean, fuck that, man. I was close. I got an interesting story though. Like, but half of my family was brought over here in those days, but I was born in Nigeria and I was brought over. So I'm just a lucky motherfucker, man. I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky, man, to get away from fucking Africa and shit.
That boy could have been in Nigeria worshiping a tree.
I know.
Man, that boy I would have had that bone in his nose and shit.
Man, Lord have mercy. You niggas are awful.
rope and tree, I immediately am giving it a side eye. And to me, I'm like, why wasn't it done? Like, you never know the thoughts of a person going through that, right? Like, I know mine because I've been there. But like, why was it not at their house or something like that or whatever? You don't really know the details of that. But if it was a group of doing that, then
The group of, she keeps showing that side of her hand.
But if it was a group of doing that, then that's going to amplify the craziness that's going on. And that family is going to be pulled into something that they shouldn't be pulled into. Now, that's just speculation. This could just be a self-termination. There are no other details. We don't have the coroner's report. We don't have the
Yes, you do, you fucking bitch.
Yo,
full
these
investigative
motherfuckers, this is Delta State University, dog. This is a gay black team. Whatever. They in 2025, they want us to believe that a group of fucking gliders, teenage to between the ages of 18 to 25, are riding around in a fucking pickup truck with MAGA hats, and they go to Delta State University's campus in the beginning of the school year where the fucking campus is just fucking loaded with Negroes, educated Negroes. And they riding around and they catch this dude. They take him, they break his legs and his arms,
to the
and they take
pickleball.
him to the pickleball. Come on to the pickleball court, nigger. And they break his legs and his arms, and they hang this nigga in a tree. And they leave the campus without being caught on no cameras. You know, because they got a pickup truck, they gotta have a flag on the back and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they racist and shit.
His screams. No one heard his screams.
No one heard shit. In 2025, that makes more sense to them than this gay ass fucking dude going in there and just hanging himself because he fucking a weirdo.
Yeah. Black people are awful.
report. So just something to be aware of with all the crazy shit that's happening. It's only fucking Monday, but just something to be aware of. If I get
Jesus Christ. awful, man. Oh God.
What we not finna do for my mom, we not finna turn Trey into no goddamn hashtag. Turn Trey into no goddamn hashtag, no motherfucking let's talk about because this was popping right now. We not finna do that. On my brother, we not finna. Y'all niggas don't know Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never spoke to Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never hung with Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never been there for Trey. Y'all niggas ain't never did shit for Trey. So why the fuck is you talking about him? All right? This is what we not finna do. Motherfuckers is out here crying. His family out here grieving. And y'all weak ass niggas over here talking about him. Oh, they found him. Shut the fuck. You don't even know what the fuck going on. Be the fuck quiet. Man. Stop making videos about, bro. This my homie, gang. This a nigga I talk to damn near every day, nigga. Huh? This a nigga that I speak to every fucking day, nigga. And I can't do that shit no fucking more. I can't do shit no fucking more. Other than sit here and feel like a fucking bitch because I wasn't enough for him. This nigga called me and I ain't answer the fucking phone. Stop speaking on Trey, nigga. Niggas is out here really grieving, nigga. Niggas is out here really hurt. And y'all ass doing this shit for clicks and likes, nigga. Ain't nobody, fuck y'all niggas on my brother. I don't give no fuck about none of that shit. And she came here on my mama.
Shit, son,
on my mama, boy, shut the fuck up.
Shit.
Talking about let's stop talking about the Clark situation. Fuck Clark, nigga. That shit don't hit me, nigga. I feel bad for his family, but fuck Clark. Ain't nobody.
Clark, he must be Kirk. Charlie Kirk.
Not even speaking on, bro. Oh, fucking well. We talking about some shit that's really hidden. On my mom, we talking about some shit that's really fucked up. I can't speak to bro no more. I can't talk to he can't call me and talk about his problem. He can't call me asking me for no fucking ride. None of that shit. And your lame ass out here doing this shit for clicks and likes. Shares and shit. Nigga, you was a bitch. And when I see your ass done on my brother, I'm gonna beat the fuck out you. Fuck is you.
Okay, violence. Okay, violence. It wouldn't have been a ton, man, without violence.
Hey, say it to
with
my
that
face and I'll kill
video,
you.
with that video, sons are so horrible. There's a 75% chance that he didn't know him either.
Damn, that's a
true,
crazy statistic.
Hella true. I mean, that is hella
Brutally
true.
honest.
The person behind me is named DeMar Travion or Trey Reed. He is a 21-year-old student.
Damn, that's crazy.
The person behind me is named DeMar Travion or Trey Reed. He is a 21-year-old student at Delta State University in Mississippi. And I just want to say this up front, because of the platform I'm on, I have to use very specific language. I'm not trying to make light of this situation at all. But basically, they found Trey unalived in a method that involved a rope and a tree on campus where he was discovered. Mississippi police did a brief investigation and they ruled no foul play, like there was no crime committed. So despite the fact that this was in public and involving a tree, they're saying that this is a self-deletion situation, basically.
Yes.
But
yes, they call
people
that
in the
suicide
Black community
by hanging.
specifically are not buying that story. Instead, theories are spreading around that this is a style of extrajudicial revenge that starts with an L and rhymes with pinching. This style of vigilante justice was used as a way to terrorize the Black community in the South in general.
Man,
it was very
look at
public,
and then
very
of course he's
gruesome,
homosexual.
and it especially
Can't stand these people. Man, there's this one term I heard to describe them. They call them suburban radicals.
especially has a very prolific history in Mississippi, where Emmett Till unfortunately passed away like so many years ago. And look, like, I'm not trying to use my page or my influence to spread propaganda.
It has a prolific history in Mississippi where Emmett Till passed away so many years ago. It's so prolific that you could only name one nigga that happened.
Bro, it's so prolific that we had to go back 80 years to talk about Emmett Till who literally was handed over to them by fucking his uncle. They had every which way to not actually be involved in that shit. Like, ugh.
These niggas are awful. God awful.
And,
I don't even
or
want to hear
fear monger.
this nigga is annoying, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. Is this the same nigga? This is like the same nigga right here.
A lot of people is wanting answers. We are wanting. We are wanting answers. We don't know what the fuck is going on. We don't know what the fuck happened. We know what happened, but we don't know who the fuck did it. Them police, they know who the fuck did this shit.
Yeah, they said he did it.
They just don't want nobody to know. They trying to push this.
They try to let everybody know. They released all everything they had. They letting everybody know.
Shit to the side like ain't shit went on. They do this shit every fucking time. I'm gonna give y'all right, because as much as Trey people, as much as Trey friends, like his other friends, want me to stay up. I can't stay up at this shit. They don't want me to be in the middle. I want to be in the middle. I want this shit to be solved. And I'm not trying to make this about me. I know his people feel the same way, but they hurt, nigga. They can't really say nothing. So I am, nigga.
They can't really say nothing because,
Bruh.
The bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So the police do this every time. When they find a nigga hang, they all on one accord, because this is some shit taught in the academy. When we find a nigga hanged in a tree, this is the protocol, man. We gotta, act like we, it's self-deletion, blah, blah, blah. Hey, make sure when you do that, you pull this UCR code, because it's not a murder. Everybody just know this shit. Once you get your badge, you should know, like, when you find a nigga hanging in a tree, this is what you do.
Even though, literally, if any of those cops would have interacted with him, he would have made their lives hell, and probably could have gotten them fired, gotten them reprimanded, suspended and all that shit, just off of his word. But he's the victim here. He's the odd man out. Unbelievable, man. How sons just literally gaslight. Son behavior is gaslight. If a son takes 2 steps, it's a gaslighting. Everything they do is a one big fucking gaslight.
That they gave us, right? And based off me knowing Trey and knowing the situation he was in, this is the only thing that can really make sense. Trey is a very antisocial person, right? He don't talk to nobody. He don't fuck with people, right? Cool. Trey was only going. He went to Delta for his girl, and plus he wanted to go to school. But he mainly went for his girl. That's cool,
Wait, I thought he was gay.
Another thing, when Trey was in college, he didn't have his car. Not because nobody afford it. His car was just fucked up. It fucked up on him at the last minute. It just, damn, that's fucked up. So every time Trey would call me, he would FaceTime me, he was walking. And he would post on his Snap that, he'd be walking around with his headphones on. Cool. Keep that in mind. So whoever did this shit to him, they came and fucked with Trey. Because Trey is he don't fuck with people. Trey is sweet. Trey is a very, very helpful person. Very sweet person. Why the hell would you do this shit to a person that care? Keep that in mind. Trey allegedly got into an argument. They said that he got into an argument. Trey done got to fight. Trey had to whoop that boy ass. Who that'll whoop a boy ass and then wait and then jump him? That don't make sense. So Trey had to whoop that boy ass. Whoever came and fucked with him. Whoever came and tried and started off.
So
I'm at
niggas,
like I'm at a 95% that
yeah,
chance that this nigga didn't know him.
yeah, definitely. It's just weird though. Like, so now niggas are lynching each other. Niggas got beef and they coming back and fucking hanging people from trees.
Hey, did you see my comment from earlier?
Nah.
I said niggas not skilled enough to even make that knot.
No, hell no. Yo, you could a nigga could go to a fucking class that's take a class in knot time, not even knot time, but just in that type of knot time. And a nigga couldn't do that.
Niggas don't even know that. Like 96% of niggas don't even know how to do a tie.
Nah, not at all. And I'm in that 96%. Fuck that.
For real? You don't know how to do your tie?
For real,
I got a tie and I keep it. Every when I take it off, I loosen
you
it.
keep it.
And then I keep the knot so that I can just pull it tight this time, man.
Hey, look, I go on YouTube though. I go on YouTube and just do it. But it's easy as fuck.
Hey, Crook. Hey, Crook. You know how to tie a bow tie?
Hey, low key, the way I tie a bow tie is I saw a trick and they was like basically just like tying the shoestring. And that bitch, that shit worked. That shit worked like a motherfucker.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how to do I don't know how to do the bow tie yet.
Yeah, but salute to everybody who know how to tie a tie because
the 3% of sons that know how to tie a tie, man. Salute y'all.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Hey, with gliders, I believe that percentage is probably what, like 60 that know how to do it.
Right, more than that. More than that, man.
60.
Salute
I was like, that's a low number.
Yeah, salute to Trey, Dark Kent, man. He says Trey definitely bent bro in the bonnet over. Oh shit. Trey bent him over, man.
Is that a bonnet? He got a bonnet on?
The last video he had a bonnet on.
Trey posted on his private story on Snap that I seen at 1 yesterday in the afternoon, 14 hours ago. So Trey was outside. If you take them hours back, Trey was outside around like 10, 11, 12, one of them. Why he out there, I don't know. So Trey ain't got his car, so he be walking. Why is he outside at that time? We don't know. I still don't know. He probably got into it with them people again. And they did that bullshit to him. The police is saying there ain't no reason them going back on them cameras because it's a blind spot in place they don't feel like doing that shit. I don't give no fuck what campus you on, cuz I know blind spots that shit do exist. But it's a camera that's on that blind spot that show who the fuck went over there. It don't go all the way back there, but it show who the fuck over there. Who the fuck went over there. These folks know who the fuck did this shit. They just don't want to tell us. And I'm not finna keep going on here, because this shit fucked up. This shit real fucked up. All I want, this ain't even fuck all that. This ain't even about me. I'm not trying to make this about me. Help Trey people. Push this shit. Please.
What's up, new guy? What's your thoughts, man?
I mean, basically, for anything like this, if there's no marks on the person, that's basically a 99% surety it's suicide. You just can't take a man and string him up there and not have him resist. Like it's so. Yeah.
So you don't believe that white supremacists walked up behind him when he was at the pickleball court and had like a concoction in a rag and they put it against his mouth and they made him pass out?
No, not
and
really.
Then they drug him over there
Chloroform.
And then they put him in there. Yeah, chlorophyll. Yeah, chloroform.
Like, gliders are like naturally afraid of suns. Like they don't want to be near them if they don't have to be.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, I'm thinking about creating a YouTube channel just for justice for Trey Reed. and I could get my subscribers and all that shit up, get some money, right? If I just go up there and be like, I seen him, I know him, I grew up with him, just like dude, just lying and shit about I'll be like the last person to have the conversation with him right before they grabbed him, and I can say like, we was on FaceTime, and all of a sudden it just went black, and I just heard Trey scream. And the white dude picked up the phone. I spoke to him, and then he said, hey, I said, if where you are, I'm gonna find you. He said, good luck, in a Russian accent.
Hey, say you gonna be on that same channel with Michael Strahan telling your story.
Yeah, because Trey was about to be an astronaut.
Yo,
Jesus Christ.
Trey Reed supposedly died with no foul play, but he had filed a police report stating that he had been experiencing issues with racism, people calling him the N-word, throwing trash at him and stuff.
No, there's another white lady that says some
Oh,
shit
okay.
like
I ain't heard this either. Go ahead.
I ain't heard it from no nigga. I haven't heard this, but this is the second white lady to say something like this.
I don't know. I've gotten conflicting stories about it, that he's had been bruised and had a broken bone, and then I'd also heard that he had 2 broken arms and a broken leg.
Yo, this is so fucking retarded. 2 broken arms and a broken leg? Like, come on.
hey, new guy, you got to get your women back in control. You got a black snake mowing them, like
Something like
Samuel
that.
Jackson did.
But this is like a typecast here. Like whenever you see a glider queen with the tattoos and the dyed hair, it's just, why is it so predictable this way? I don't know why.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. I think this is purple hair, but it's
Hard to understand. But either way, how would somebody manage to hang themselves from a tree with no ladder around? No way to climb the tree like that, realistically, with a broken bone.
No way to climb the tree.
How did he get up there? Did he jump off of a building, break the bone on the tree when he hit it, and just happened to like slip into the noose that just happened to be there? Why was it there if that's the case? Huh? None of it makes sense. Trey Reed.
Jesus Christ.
She need some man to commit some more domestic violence on her.
Yeah.
Black male student found dead hanging from a tree in Mississippi in the wake of the Charlie Kirk aftermath. The police are trying to say that it is a suicide, but reports are saying that his body was bruised, both arms were broken, and one of his legs. Take a listen.
Just today, it was reported that my cousin was found hanging from a tree, and they trying to rule it as a suicide. Now, I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she seen the reports, and it said that he was beaten and bruised. Both his arms were broken, and he had a broken leg.
I'm sorry, but
I'm gonna let y'all do the math.
The university held a press conference for Trey Reed and said this.
Approximately 7:05 a.m., the university police was notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree central campus near the DSU pickleball courts.
Black male student found dead hanging from a tree in Mississippi in the wake of.
This motherfucker showed the press conference part of the press conference where they didn't say nothing about no foul play. The ME office said it is no foul play. He just said you got a call of a black male hanging from the tree by the pickleball court. And that's enough for Sons to be like, yo, this is crazy, yo. What the fuck?
Is there a video you just passed by with the amazing Lucas?
Oh God, he's horrible.
He lost his mind like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I know. I heard he was like, I remember he was conservative.
No,
They're very.
blacks can't be conservative, like by very definition.
He was very, very conservative. He was like one of the top conservative YouTubers in like 2018. He flipped on George Floyd. He flipped.
Right.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he was like he was just racially conscious, and that was like his trump card. So that's what he really was always about. Because even a black conservative is still going to have the race card, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really see how you can be like a true conservative if you're black and you just always have that baggage, I guess, for better or worse.
If you don't play it though, like if you don't play the race card, if you don't presume that everything is, I mean, that's the only way you can be. Because like you said, like when you come into Republican or conservative spaces, just like anything else, black people usually tend to ruin stuff. So the best thing for a black person is coming into conservative spaces is to just like fall back and I'm not saying just be a recluse, but you gotta understand that like black people are hardwired to accuse white people of racism. So if you're a black conservative and you come into a space, like people aren't used to your energy, your braggadocious, blustery energy, your
aggressive behavior.
Aggressive behaviors. And if a white woman clutches her pearls, then you're gonna turn into the softest bitch that ever fucking lived in the world. So it's like they have both sides. They have the aggression, hyper aggressive, antisocial behavior, can do anything at any time, unpredictable. And they also have I'm a dainty little flower. That white woman looked at me funny. Can we march in the streets and burn down some shit? Like it's just awful, man. Let's see this bitch.
You can feel bad for Charlie Kirk, then you should feel bad for Trey Reed. Today, a 21-year-old black man named.
If you can feel bad for, I would still smash, but after I smashed, I would dog her out just for saying that stupid shit. I would try to put fuck her really good, and then be like, never answer the phone, block her.
Bro, that shit used to be so fucked up. I used to do that shit to motherfuckers all the time.
Yeah.
I remember I fucked this doctor, this black doctor chick. She went to Duke. And I was like walking out the crib and I was blocking her, dog. That shit was fucked up. And I saw her like 2 years later. And she looked at me and I was just like, shit, I ain't think I was gonna ever see her again.
Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree on the campus of Delta State University in Mississippi. Police are ruling this as no foul play and are suspecting that he did this to himself. Realistically, in today's age that we live in, we have the easiest access that we've ever had to firearms and over-the-counter prescription medication. So why would anyone choose to do this if they really were to go through with that?
Why would anyone? That's a good point, though. I'll give her that. They're like, why would he hang himself in the center of the school? Because he did. But yeah, it does make sense. Like, why did he do that? Like, why did he choose that space to do it?
Maybe he wanted to be remembered. I don't know.
Yeah, or he wanted to just. He knew he was gonna kill himself, and he wanted to rouse up racial tensions because he knew that he probably knew that this was gonna happen.
All they gotta do, I'm pretty sure they doing it now, but all they gotta do is just get his phone and fucking get a search warrant. And this motherfucker probably didn't text all type of crazy shit to a former lover or whatever. He told
Jimmy's in the back.
What? What's your thoughts, Jimmy Fields? He muted. Salute to Babs 024. He said, "Hope no Mexicans are on the camera. They gonna blame him for the pinata." Oh shit! Damn. Oh, my man Pinata, man. R.I.P. to that black dude, man. It's just unfortunate that black people are like this. They're just awful. So it's like
Doing something like that doesn't even guarantee that that person will be unalive, because the body can still struggle and stay alive for multiple days, even in that position. Black men do not do this to themselves.
What?
Black people do not do this to
Hold
themselves.
on, wait.
No,
So
it actually can't.
now black people can survive asphyxiation for multiple days, but
Yeah.
George Floyd was
The
was
knee to
how
the back
many?
of the neck. He was choked with the knee to the back of his neck.
What the fuck?
Man,
Yeah, but
God.
that knee had like 400 years of glider supremacy on
That's true.
Oh my god, bro. This is crazy. I never heard no shit like this, but go ahead.
I can't believe she said that.
Yeah. But here's the thing: there's no who's going to tell her she's wrong. No one's telling this bitch she's wrong.
Nobody. She'll be like, nah,
Trey
y'all are all
Reed
wrong.
was murdered. The person or people who did this need to be tried and held accountable. They need to be held accountable for what they did to that young man and for the pain that they caused his family. There is no justification as to why Trey Reed was lynched. All he did was be a student, and these people thought that that was criminal enough. The university should have cameras all across campus. They should be able to track down what exactly happened leading up to that point if they can't find exactly that moment. We need justice for Trey Reed and his family. Black students should not be subjugated to this kind of treatment, especially when they're not doing anything but getting a higher education. Justice for Trey Reed. You can feel bad for Charlie Kirk, then you should feel bad for Trey Reed. Today, a 21-year-old black man named Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree on the campus of Delta State University in Mississippi. Police are ruling this as no foul play and are suspecting that he did this to himself. Realistically, in today's age that we live in, we have the easiest access that we've ever had to firearms and over-the-counter prescription medication. So why would anyone choose to do this if they really were to go through with that? Doing something like that doesn't even guarantee that that person would be.
Jeez.
The firearms are scary, right? So that's one reason why someone might not want to do it that way. And then drugs require planning and work, and that's, that takes energy too.
I think that at these HBCU campuses, if they not gonna put cameras next to every tree with strong branches, they need to cut down every fucking tree in a 10-mile radius of the campus due to the history of hangings and lynchings. And that's gonna be like secondary trauma for these higher learning son students. What you think?
Well, she's right about her opening. If you care at all about Charlie Kirk, you should care about this guy, because both were clearly killed by right-wing extremists.
And they both were equally important to the United States of America.
Didn't this shit happen a year ago where they had a son got found hung in a tree and they had him on like video in Walmart or something with the damn rope?
Yeah, he played that shit early. I caught the end of his
Yeah. So this is a rerun.
Yeah, earlier, what's his? I forgot that kid. They got McGee, and he, they even after that, they still were protesting even after they saw the video of him purchasing the rope.
Purchasing the fucking rope.
Yeah. No, they're not going to ever accept, because let's be clear, it's about saying white people are awful and racist without having to actually say it. That's like the true.
Yeah.
What was the other one that was like right after that or right before that one? The Jelani one, when he like drove his car in the fucking lake or something, I mean the ocean. I mean, what was it, the river or some shit? You remember that one?
I might have missed that one.
No, you did it. You did it.
Okay.
They still talk about that one too. And they'd be like, yo, he clearly is riding through a fucking construction zone, and he don't come back.
Amidst this tragedy, a life was lost due to another hanging incident not too far from Cleveland.
They shouldn't make a
Delisha
brother
Banks
have to say the
joins
word
us with
amidst.
that story. Delisha?
Jalen, 108 miles south of Cleveland, Mississippi, leads you to the city of Vicksburg, where a second person was found hanging from a tree on Monday. The Vicksburg Police Department responded to a wooded area near Ameristar Casino in the 4100 block of Washington Street a little after 1 p.m. Officials say they discovered a white male who was later identified as
No one gives a fuck
35-year-old
about him.
Corey
Fuck that
Zucadis
glider.
from Brandon. He was believed to be homeless, and one of his peers found him hanging from a tree.
He was homeless, but that particular area over there has become somewhat of a haven for homeless people. We also understand that the reason he was in Vicksburg, he's actually from Brandon, but the reason he was in Vicksburg is because he had recently participated in the River Rescue Mission, a part of their dependency program. Now, other than that, that's all we know. Again, our hearts and sympathy go out to the family. But we did make that death notification, and they are aware of it. They were aware that he was homeless. And it's just something that, another one of those things that we have to deal with, not only in the city of Vicksburg, but in the state of Mississippi.
Investigators detect no foul play with the death of Zucadis. His body was sent to the state crime lab for further examination. First District Illinois Congressman Jonathan L. Jackson, son of civil rights activist Jesse Jackson, spoke out Tuesday on behalf of what he calls lynching incidents in Mississippi. During his speech at the House of Representatives, he demanded a federal investigation be conducted by the DOJ to ensure justice and transparency. Congressman Jackson says, quote, "The echoes of these losses reach deep into our nation's history, a painful reminder that the shadows of racial violence and exclusion have not yet left us," end quote. This matter is still under investigation. Be sure to stay with 12 News as more details become available.
Bro, what is he talking about?
Yeah, I really wish people would just stop listening to some people. I just don't understand why. I can't understand it.
What the fuck is Jonathan Jackson? That's not the son that went to prison, right?
I don't know, but I mean, it's just why. I don't know why do people why do people have to listen to sons? Like, what have they done that would make it a good idea?
Yeah,
Or like
listen
what can you point at other than like dunking basketballs that like they're good at or experts at, or you would want their opinion on?
Definitely not how to run a country. But
Nah, we'll make some good beats too, man. Stop hating on us.
Yeah, like anything.
A terrifying scene in front of a Berwyn Middle School for
yeah,
to
but
lock down.
Even those beats are made with like white man technology.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. All right. No. What else we good at? I think that if Sons was like able to actually like teach like anybody how to what is it? Convince like we're so convincing that or overly confident that we come off as more intelligent than what we could be. Like even like what I'm saying, like we can bullshit with like the best of anybody.
Without a doubt. Like just jive talk and be
Bruh.
confident and
Hell
be
yeah, we confident.
whole court. Yeah, and other groups they really can't do that unless
Hell no, I don't think nobody can do that shit like Sons, bro. And I ain't saying like the fucking sons that's trying to be lawyers on the side of the road, but I'm talking about like those sons that's actually like have a little bit more self-control. Like a son on like the news station or a son's in the office space or some shit. Sons gonna come off 10 times smarter than what they actually are or knowledgeable. Like sons really don't know shit. And they'll motherfucking go up the ranks like a motherfucker and people around like they peers, they'd be thinking like, damn, he really got his shit together. And the son be like in debt, like cheating on his wife, all type of shit. But like everybody else would be looking like, hey, that's a leader, bro.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, like these poor gliders, they want to believe those things as well. So it is like a back and forth relationship. they want to think that like this glider on the screen right here, he doesn't want to think that this Boone Shikwa next to him is like the product of affirmative action or DEI. He wants to think that she belongs there.
I mean, that's true. Sometimes, sometimes it is true, but like I will say one thing though. This chick right here, if she ain't got no white husband, she got her a son man that she taking good care of. That's going to still like not going to work.
You know the news anchor lady?
Yeah, the news anchor lady. If she ain't got no glider, bro, she taking care of a son man for sure. That son man ain't doing shit but playing 2K all day and fucking her back in.
And cheating on
A
her.
terrifying scene in front of a Berwyn middle school forced to lock down with more than 100 kids inside.
Police say a shooting right outside the doors killed 3 people. Our Marissa Sulik has been there all night following this and has the breaking news update now. Marissa.
Joe and Erica, we are going on to hour 6 of this investigation, and it's still a very active scene here right outside of Lincoln Middle School here in Berwyn. Roads are closed off for blocks surrounding this area as investigators continue to process the scene. This happened just after 4 when students were still inside for after-school programs. Police say officers happened to be nearby when they heard gunshots and responded.
Berwyn got a lot of umbritos.
Around 20 shots rang out in Berwyn this afternoon. It left this scene outside Lincoln Middle School. 2 dark sedans rammed into each other with some windows blown out and bullet holes in the windshield. Orlando Valentine lives down the street.
I was pulling up and I hear the gunshots and they sounded like fireworks at first. And then some guy was telling me not to keep going. So I made a left in the alley and there were these kids running around.
He says the kids were frightened. When Valentine says he went over to the scene, he saw the aftermath.
I walked that way and then I seen a guy slumped over in his car.
Police say officers saw a man shooting a rifle into another car. As officers approached, they say the man fired at them. They took cover and did not shoot back.
The shooter appears to have died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Police say 3 people died in this domestic-related shooting. We spoke with a teacher off camera who says he was coaching cross country when they went into lockdown. He says the students asked him what happened, and at that point, they had no idea since they did not hear the gunshots. Mike Franco lives a few doors down and is still taken back this happened right outside the middle school he grew up next to and attended.
It's scary. It's close to home. And then worse on top of that, it's right in front of a school.
Word that Lincoln Middle School is closed tomorrow. We did just get word that Lincoln Middle School.
You gonna put that on? You think that's on burritos for sure?
No, I said Berwyn is full of umbritos.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it past Sons to go do it.
Yeah,
a son just got killed. A 17-year-old son just got killed in a like 99% umbrito neighborhood. When I saw the notification come across my phone, I was like, "Oh, umbrito!" And then the shit came the next morning. I saw the thing; it was a fucking son. I said, "Oh hell no!" Nah.
Yeah, man. Sons always been on black. Always been on black. Jeez, man. This is insane, man. Wow. Everybody just running with it. Lynching. People love the lynching story.
On Monday, the 15th of September, the lifeless body of a 21-year-old university student named Trey Reed was discovered hanging from a tree on the campus of Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi. Witnesses who...
So he's going to be a name that we hear about. Like, he's going to be one of them names, like Sandra Bland. Like, they think that they still say Sandra Bland was killed by police.
Oh yeah, Sandra Bland, Ahmaud Arbery, Trey Reed, Trayvon Martin,
Michael Brown.
What's my boy Tamir Rice?
Tamir Rice, yeah.
The
whole rogues gallery.
If this is a suicide, isn't that kind of cultural appropriation? I mean, hanging yourself? When do sons do that?
Yeah.
You know who do this the most though?
Scandinavians.
Tigers.
East Asians.
Tigers do this a lot. Like here, like when we get like a hanging and all that other shit, it be most of the time it be
Grades,
tigers. Like
yeah,
tigers
grades.
do this shit. Yeah,
Failed an exam or some shit like that. They kill them. Like they have a
yeah, it be
whole
grown motherfuckers too. Like they'll
yeah
go through like a
bills. But
divorce and shit, and
yeah,
they just go
shame,
hang themselves. Yeah,
shame. Anything involving shame. Yeah, they have a lot of honor. But if in Japan they got a park where like all the kids hang themselves after they, and I mean they do, and they get scores that like maybe like no son could get. Like there's not a son on the planet that can get their score, but they'll still kill themselves because it's not up to with the other tigers. They'll kill themselves, and they don't mind killing themselves. Like it's no big deal for them. Like they'll kill them. So that's why they're such a dangerous. That's why they can't have standing armies because they'll never stop. They'll never stop fighting. They'll never. They'll never. They're so dangerous. You know, as an army, the tigers, especially with weapons, modern weapons, where you know they don't care about their lives. And American soldiers, Western soldiers, want to go home. Those East Asian soldiers, they want to die on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? They want to die. American soldiers like shit. They trying to get up. We trying to get home. Trying to get back after our deployment.
American soldiers, especially the sons, they only join the military to get enough money to buy a Camaro or a Charger or a Challenger.
Yep. Yep. Unbelievable, man. Um, Unbelievable, man. I'm gonna come back and do a show in the morning, man. No, you know what? I might. It depends. It depends. It depends. It depends because I do got to get my haircut at 3:30. And I do. I might have to. I might have my kids in the morning. Um, but yeah. Yeah. Damn. But yeah, I may do a show in the morning, man. A show like a hour show or something, man. Um, any final thoughts, guys, man?
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, man, that's all right, man. We get back up, man. We get back up.
Hey, I guess my final words would be sons created everything. And
Definitely, without a doubt.
you know, without
They're the
us,
best.
without us, the country wouldn't be shit. Y'all would just be running through intersections because you know we created the stoplight.
It's true.
And I want to say thank you for that.
Yeah.
But we invented the N-word and gave it to you, and you have never thanked us for it.
Well, actually, we turned it into a powerful term of endearment, and we took the power out of it. So
yeah, well, you do with it as it's yours to do whatever you want with it. But you never said, "Hey, thanks for that great word." We use it all day long. We can't get through a Happy Meal without it.
It's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Not more than on burritos, but yeah.
Yeah,
a little thank you would be nice. You know, that's all I'm saying. A little thank you for the word.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Same black time, same black channel. Oh, out of here. Subscribe.